Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling some everyday beliefs that many of us have taken as facts. You know, those things we've always been told or heard about, but have we ever really questioned them? Well, today is the day. Let's dive into the most common myths we've all probably believed at some point. Get ready for some eye-opening revelations. Myth number 1, sugar causes hyperactivity. Alright, let's kick things off with a classic. Many believe that consuming sugar leads to hyperactivity, especially in kids. However, numerous studies have debunked this myth, showing no direct correlation between sugar intake and increased activity levels. So, that sugar rush might not be as wild as we thought. Myth number 2, you shouldn't swim right after eating. How many times were you told not to swim right after eating? Turns out, there's no scientific evidence to support this claim. While digestion does increase blood flow to the stomach, it's unlikely to lead to cramps or drowning. So, feel free to take that dip after lunch. Myth number 3, cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. If you're a knuckle cracker, you've probably been warned about developing arthritis. Good news, cracking your knuckles doesn't seem to be linked to arthritis. The sound is simply caused by the release of gas bubbles in the joint fluid. So, crack away without worry. Myth number 4, eating carrots improves eyesight. Carrots are undoubtedly healthy, but the idea that they dramatically improve eyesight? Not entirely accurate. Carrots are rich in vitamin A, essential for eye health, but consuming excess won't grant you superhero vision. It's all about a balanced diet for those peepers. Myth number 5, the 5-second rule for dropped food. We've all invoked the 5-second rule, the belief that if you pick up dropped food within 5 seconds, it's still safe to eat. Well, bacteria doesn't operate on a timer. The truth is, contamination happens instantly. Whether it's 1 second or 5, it's best to use the 0-second rule for hygiene's sake. Myth number 6, shaving makes hair grow thicker. For those navigating the world of shaving, here's a myth that needs debunking. Shaving doesn't alter the thickness or rate of hair growth. It might feel coarser initially because you're cutting the hair at its thickest part, but it won't change the fundamental growth. Myth number 7, goldfish have a 3-second memory. Ever heard that goldfish have a memory span of just 3 seconds? Well, studies show they can remember things for months. They may not be winning any memory championships, but they're smarter than we give them credit for. Myth number 8, lightning never strikes the same place twice. Contrary to popular belief, lightning can and does strike the same place more than once. Tall structures like the Empire State Building often get struck multiple times during a single storm. Myth number 9, bulls hate the color red. In bullfighting, it's commonly believed that bulls charge at the color red. The truth? Bulls are actually colorblind. They charge at the movement of the cape, not the color. Myth number 10, humans only use 10% of their brain. The myth that humans only use 10% of their brains has been widely debunked. Brain imaging studies show that various parts of the brain have specific functions, and nearly all of the brain has some type of known function. Myth number 11, chewing gum takes 7 years to digest. Don't worry, if you've accidentally swallowed gum, it won't take 7 years to digest. Your digestive system can handle it just like any other food. Myth number 12, coffee stunts your growth. Coffee lovers rejoice. There's no scientific evidence to support the claim that coffee stunts your growth. So, enjoy that cup of joe without worries about your height. Myth number 13, you can sweat out toxins. While sweating is a natural process that helps regulate body temperature, the idea that you can sweat out toxins is a myth. Your liver and kidneys are the real detox heroes in your body. Myth number 14, more megapixels mean better camera. When it comes to camera quality, it's not just about megapixels. The sensor size, lens quality, and image processing also play crucial roles in determining the overall camera performance. Myth number 15, hair and nails continue to grow after death. Contrary to popular belief, hair and nails don't continue to grow after death. What happens is that the skin dehydrates and recedes, giving the illusion of growth. Myth number 16, cold weather causes colds. Contrary to popular belief, being in cold weather doesn't directly cause colds. Colds are caused by viruses, and you're more likely to catch them indoors where people are in closer contact. Myth number 17, eating at night causes weight gain. The idea that eating at night leads to weight gain is a myth. It's the total amount of calories consumed throughout the day that matters more than the time of day you eat. Myth number 18, different parts of the tongue taste different tastes. Remember the tongue map suggesting different areas for sweet, sour, salty, and bitter tastes? It's a misconception. All parts of the tongue can detect all taste sensations. Myth number 19. You lose most heat through your head. While it's essential to keep your head warm in cold weather, the notion that you lose most of your body heat through your head is a myth. Heat loss occurs evenly across the body. Myth number 20. The Great Wall of China is visible from space. Contrary to popular belief, the Great Wall of China is not visible from space with the naked eye. Astronauts may see it using aid-like binoculars, but it's not the easily noticeable structure as often depicted. And there you have it, a bunch of common myths debunked. If you've enjoyed this myth-busting journey, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more intriguing content. Let me know in the comments if there are other myths you'd like us to explore. Until next time, stay curious.